Hello and a very warm welcome to all the viewers of Crypto TV. This is Manoj Dara. On my right is Mr. Mario Gibney, Director Community, Ledn. And on my left is Daniel D, Head of Client Success, Ledn. Gentlemen, welcome on Crypto TV. Welcome to both of you. So we'll begin with you, Mario. And can you just tell me about Ledn, the project which you are currently undertaking, and what do you intend to achieve from this going forward?
Sure. So at Ledn, we offer basic financial services on Bitcoin and USDC. So our original product was the Bitcoin-backed loan. So you have Bitcoin, and if you need access to dollar liquidity, but let's say you don't want to sell your Bitcoin, you don't want to trigger a taxable event or miss out on any price rise, what you can do is you can leave your Bitcoin with us as collateral, and we'll issue a loan in US dollars. And whenever you're ready to pay back the loan, we release the Bitcoin back to your control. So that way you can secure any price gains. You don't need to sell the coins. It's a way to just access quick dollar liquidity without selling.
Fantastic. Your project seems to be really interesting. This is we are talking about Bitcoin as a collateral. Danny, you can just explain it to me. How much value an investor has to place with you to get a loan. Say, for example, if the Bitcoin value is 60,000, how much loan he will get?
So it depends on what you need in liquidity, right? So the loan to value will begin at 50%, ideally. So if you want to get, for example, just in say a figure, you want to get $10,000 in wire transfer or a stable coin wired, you would have to place 20,000 in Bitcoin as collateral. So depending on what Bitcoin is worth at that time, you will have to place more or less Bitcoin to get the 10,000 you need for liquidity.
So as we are talking about Ledn and its initiative, what all products currently do you offer, if you can just highlight that?
So we also offer a savings account, and so this allows clients to earn interest. So what they do is they can deposit their Bitcoin or USDC with us, and we lend it out primarily through our partner Genesis Capital, and they pay us interest on the account, and we pass that on to our clients. And then we've also, late last year, we announced the world's first Bitcoin mortgage. So that's a blend between our Bitcoin-backed loan product and a traditional mortgage. We take joint collateral. It's 50% Bitcoin, 50% real estate. So this is great for people who have a stack of Bitcoin and they don't want to sell any, but they want to acquire real estate. Or if for whatever reason they don't qualify for a traditional mortgage, maybe they have just moved countries and they don't have a credit history, or maybe they're retired and don't have an income. And so we're based in Toronto. That's where our the first Bitcoin mortgages are being rolled out right now, and we will be expanding to the rest of Canada and Florida and California later on, and the rest of the world after that.
So you spoke about yield. What kind of yield are we looking at?
What kind of what?
What kind of yield are we looking at?
For the Bitcoin at the moment, we offer 5.25% on your first half Bitcoin. Anything above that is 2%, and for USDC, 8%.
Fantastic. As we are talking about this initiative which your company has taken, what are the client preference areas, if you can just highlight that, Danny?
You mean the most contracted product, or? Yeah, I would say the most contracted product worldwide would be, from the loan standpoint, it would be the B2X, which is where the client wants to get a bigger Bitcoin position by placing Bitcoin as collateral. There's a lot of clients also using the savings accounts, but in the loan section, it would be the B2X. And also also important to mention is that availability of the product depends on the jurisdiction where the client resides. So we may or may not be able to service it depending on country or even like province or states in some places.
Can you just explain it to me? Say for example, if you have given a loan to someone at 60,000 and Bitcoin slips to 40,000, and you have already paid him, say maybe 30,000 in loans. So how can you explain this situation?
So like I explained before, the LTV starts at 50%. So there's always twice the collateral than whatever the client got disbursed, right? So when the LTV reaches, we provide courtesy notices at certain levels. So clients are aware that they need to either repay the loan or add more collateral. Should it not happen, then the loan is closed when the LTV reaches 80%, and then the remainder of the collateral is
deposit more Bitcoin, or
they can send more Bitcoin to reduce the LTV and keep the loan standing, or they can close the loan, they can repay it, or they can wait for it.
So Danny, can you just tell me what's the total loan book size and how much loan you are doing month on month?
I'm not sure that's information we can provide publicly. But I would say it's basically we've originated over 2 billion already. and loans.
Perfect. And then one last question, Mario. Can you just, since you are taking care of the community, what are the initiatives your company has taken for the community building? If you can just mention that.
Yeah, so like we don't really do a lot in the way of traditional marketing, like paid advertisements. That's not really what we do. Most of our new clients come from happy clients referring others. We have a lot of affiliate partnerships, and we're also trying to do our part to improve the Bitcoin ecosystem as a whole. One of our big efforts has been championing proof of reserves. So proof of reserves is a technique where we can get independent auditors to independently verify that your assets are properly accounted for. And we really believe this is something that should be standard across the industry. And we were one of the first to implement this, and it's something we really try to educate different people in the industry on and encourage other companies to follow. Yeah.
Is there an interest as far as real estate is concerned, Mario?
Is there, excuse me?
As far as real estate is concerned, in context with the mortgage scene, where is the interest? I mean,
oh, so right now for the Bitcoin mortgage, it looks like the interest rate will be somewhere in between a traditional mortgage and a Bitcoin-backed loan.
So one last question to both of you is: do you guys accept your salaries in cryptocurrencies?
So I've switched on and off over the years. So right now I'm actually taking fiat, but
Why not in crypto?
well, because I can't pay my rent in crypto right now.
So what about you, Danny?
I have taken some of the payments in Bitcoin over the course of like the last couple of years. At some point, like you can decide to switch back and forth. It's not a company wide policy at the moment, but like they can choose to.
Are you still holding those Bitcoins?
Yeah, never selling.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to us. It was pleasure to have both of you on Crypto TV. Thank you so much, Mario and Danny. It was pleasure to have you, both of you. Thank you so much, gentlemen.